For this final example, I went ahead and drew the start g of x, and we're going to look at these transformations. So, our very first transformation, see this negative out in front. So it's outside of the function. We know it's affecting our y values, so this is reflecting over the x-axis. So our y values change signs. Okay, our next transformation is here. We've got a -1 inside our function. So anything inside is affecting your x values, and remember inside is also inverse. So this is the opposite of what we would expect, so we're moving right one. And then finally, we have our +3 on the outside. It's affecting our y values, anything outside of the function, and that will shift our graph up 3. Now remember, order is extremely important. You always, always, always shift left and right first. And up and down is always last. So this reflection can happen in between. Alright, so I'm going to write out these points again. We're starting at -6, 4, -2, -4, 4, 0. We're going to perform these transformations one at a time, so starting with the very first one. So we're shifting right 1 first. So from -6, shift right 1. I'm at a -5. My y value stays the same. From -2, -4, I'm shifting right 1. So we're at -1, -4. And then our last point is at 4, 0. Shift right 1. So we're at 5, 0. Okay, second, I'm reflecting over the x-axis. So my y value is changing. X stays the same, change the sign of the y value. X stays the same, change the sign of that y value. On this last point, we can't change the sign of a 0. Okay, and then we'll do our last transformation, which will be up 3. So our x value is still staying the same, but we're moving up 3. So I'm now at -1. X value stays the same, move up 3. X value stays the same, move up 3. So we'll go ahead and graph our final points. -5, -1, -1, 7, and 5, 3. And remember to decide our pivot point. I'm going to look here at the -2, -4, and I'm going to track that down to its new transformation point, which is at -1, 7. So I know that this point, -1, 7, is my new pivot point. Alright, so we still have a congruent graph, same size, same shape, but we've just done these transformations